Ray. What do you want to do tonight?
Same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
So, what if someone believes in Buddha? I mean, like, can they make it to heaven? Believing in Buddha? What do you think about that?
I think that there's a lot of people that are Christians out there that have never heard of Christianity, and they belong to Jesus, and He's going to take good care of them.
Okay, so just going back to the question that Justin asked before about whether God gives us rules or not. Why do we have free will here on earth?
Well, it's one of the greatest gifts that God has given us. I am a dog lover. My wife and I have 4 dogs right now. So it's kind of a madhouse here. And, the dogs are Pavlovian. In other words, they follow the rules of Dr. Pavlov's stimulus and response. Dangle a treat in front of them and they'll do anything, We are not Pavlovian. In other words, if I dangled a $100 bill in front of you, you would start questioning what my motivation was, right? I mean, you wouldn't give me the money. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Right? We're very complicated beings. God made us that way. We have the capacity not only for rational thought, but we also have the capacity for creative imagination, which is you can look at a circumstance and come up with a whole bunch of scenarios if I do this, this is probably going to be the consequence. And if I do that, this will probably be the consequence. So out of all of these choices that I'm imagining, which would be the best choice for me to make? So people are completely unpredictable. So we respond to the world with creativity. The Bible says that we're made in the image and likeness of God, which of course does not mean, nose, eyes, ears, hair, that stuff. What it means is that we are spiritually like God. What is God like? God is a creator. God is He's the ultimate creative genius of the universe, par excellence. And, when God, thought of trees, He said, I'll come up with a few million different kinds of trees,
Absolutely.
I mean, who would come up with all different kinds of insects and birds and fish and ever sit in the airport and watch the people go by and every single one of them is different? Yeah. And then when you think about it, not only do they look different, they really are different. I mean, they think different, they act different. And so anyways, God has given us this ability of creativity, of free will, of imagination, of rational thought, of the capacity to love unselfishly. And all of those characteristics are godly characteristics, which we are here to cultivate so that ultimately when we go to heaven, they can be cultivated and developed even further so that we can participate with God in the creative activity of the universe.
Okay.
So what is God? Are we actually a part of God?
My purpose in this world is to ultimately fulfill my destiny to become part of God's creative work. And so, one of the reasons why we can't see angels most of the time is because if we saw an angel, we would think it was God, because angels are very powerful and they're very beautiful. And in time, we are going to be far greater than the angels.
That was fantastic information. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And I'm sure a lot of listeners will get a lot of good information from this. Can you just share with us some projects that you're currently working on and where the listeners can find your book and more information about you?
Sure. I have a website where there's a few of my paintings on the website, if anyone wants to see what kind of paintings I've been doing. So a bunch of them are landscapes and some of them are spiritual paintings, and that's howardstorm.com. And
Okay.
my book is easily available on Amazon, but they can also order it through bookstores. It was published by Doubleday, so it's still in print. And I'm working on a couple other books that haven't found a publisher yet. And I've been very involved with a Mayan Indian village in Belize, Central America for almost 14 years now, and I'm still involved with them. It's San Victor Village in northwest Belize, just 6 miles west of San Narciso. And they're Maya Mestizo people, and I'm just kind of in love with the people of that village. They're really great people. And
Awesome.
my wife and I have the opportunity to travel. We just got back from France, where I was there for 3 weeks, got invited over there to speak. And I do a lot of talks, and I'm a very avid flower gardener.
So am I.
I
Oh, yes, I love
flowers. And
it. Absolutely.
my wife and I are dog nuts. And my wife is a pediatric occupational therapist full time. So
Okay.
she's very involved with helping disabled children.
Awesome. Awesome, Howard. Well, thank you so much for being who you are, creators.
Yes,
Really,
thank
Howard.
you.
Well, thanks for having me. It was fun.
Not a problem at all. Thank you so much. This is Justin and Erica from You Are Creators, and we support your dreams.